All right, thank you for being here. Sorry it's so late, but we wanted to bring our community up to speed on what we have found. Things have been going pretty quickly here the last couple of days and through the night. Sorry it was so late, but I felt it was important to come to our community at this hour to let them know what we have done in the investigation of these murders that happened back on August the 1st. So since August the 1st, the detectives at the Baker County Sheriff's Office have worked relentlessly to find information that would lead to the arrest of anyone involved in the brutal murders of David Daniel Sigers and James Michael Bo Thomas. As every criminal act in Baker County is taken seriously, it is rare that our community is experiencing crimes of this nature. Our detectives have worked tirelessly since August to bring the first steps toward closure for the families of the victims and our community. I would like to thank our community for the many tips that have came to the Sheriff's Office and Crime Stoppers. It is critical for our community to understand how important these tips are and how thankful our agency is for the number of calls we have received. It is very important to recognize the many agencies, local, state, and federal agencies that have worked with our detectives and supported our investigation. Again, most importantly, I want to acknowledge the work our detectives and thank them for everything they have done to pursue justice in this case. And now I want to announce the arrest and the charges of the 3 individuals that are involved in these murders. First is Curtis Peyton Alston. His date of birth is 1/26/2007. He is 16 years old. His charges are first-degree murder, armed burglary, and grand theft of a firearm. He has no bond in the first-degree murder. He has a $1 million bond in the armed burglary and a $250,000 bond in the grand theft of a firearm. At this time, Curtis is still at large. We are working right now at this time to catch him and apprehend him. We have been in contact with some of the family members that are trying to help us make that happen, but we will find him before the end of the night is our plan. Secondly is Waylon Joseph Hanna. Waylon's date of birth is 8/11/2003. He is 19 years old. His charges are first-degree murder, armed burglary, grand theft of a firearm, and he also has no bond on the murder charge, $1 million on the armed burglary, and $250,000 on the grand theft of a firearm. Waylon is in custody at this time. He has just been arrested moments ago. Third suspect is Robert Martin Trueblood. His date of birth is 1/22/1998. He's 25 years old. His charges are accessory after the fact to murder and tampering with evidence, and his bond is $1.5 million, and he is in custody also at this time. This is what I can tell you about the incident that occurred. Sometime on Saturday, July 30th, at least 2 of these individuals went to the Sigers house on Sawtooth Road. They made entry into the home, and while in the home, the suspect shot and fatally wounded the 2 victims. While there, the suspect stole several firearms. So far, the detectives have been able to determine there's been an alleged dispute from a prior incident between one of the victims and at least one of the suspects. At this point, the case is an active investigation still going, and there's still a lot of evidence and things to unravel. I have made contact with both victims' families and have provided them with the information regarding these cases. And I plan to continue to talk to these victims, or this family, throughout the whole process of this case. The families have asked for their privacy during the time, and they will not be accepting any calls from media. So I'm asking the media to please respect their request, give them time to go through this and process it. This is just a beginning for this family. In these situations, the criminal system is going to take a while, and these families are going to need their time and reflect and have prayers and be together with one another. So I ask the media to please respect that. At this time, I'll take some questions. I'll do the best I can on answering what I can because it's still an ongoing investigation. So I'll take some questions if there's any from the news media that's here.
Other than an alleged dispute, do you know how the suspects and the victims knew each other?
We do know that the victim, Mr. Curtis Austin, his mother was a girlfriend of Bo Thomas.
The two suspects that you arrested, were they arrested in Baker County?
No, sir. Well, one of them was. One of them had come and turned himself in just moments before we did this interview. The other one was arrested in Suwannee County 2 days ago.
Who turned himself in?
That would be Waylon Joseph Hanna.
Are the suspects related at all?
From what we know during this time is Joseph Hanna and Curtis Payton are friends, and they do live together here in Baker County, in the Taylor area.
And Mr. Trueblood, was he a Baker County, though he was arrested out of the county, is he a resident of Baker County?
He's not a resident of Baker County, no, sir.
And do we know his relationship with the other two men?
His relationship with Curtis Payton Austin, Mr. Trueblood dated Curtis's sister and has children in common with Curtis's sister.
With Curtis still being on the run, do you believe he's in Baker County?
We don't think that he's in Baker County right now, but we have information that he is coming to Baker County at some point tonight. Our goal is to have him in custody by in the morning.
Two of these three are adults. Do you suspect Curtis to be charged as an adult too when he is captured?
I would expect that, but that's the state attorney's decision with first-degree murder. I believe that he would be charged as an adult. That's my hope anyway.
Do we know which one actually shot the victim?
At this time, we can't answer that. I mean, that's still ongoing, but we're still working through that. Those are questions that we will have answers for with the state when they're doing the prosecution. Anything else? I'd just like to say to our community, I thought it was very important for us to come here tonight. I apologize for the late times for this, but this is stuff that just happened. It was moving pretty fast, and that's why we're here at this hour. And I thought it was very important to give our community an update as fast as we can and being as transparent as we can with our community, because this was a heinous act of violence that Baker County is not used to. And again, I want to thank our detectives for the hard work that they have put into this. It has, since August the 1st, they have not stopped. We have not stopped, and we have put a lot of hours in, and we are still in prayer for those victims' families. I ask our community continue to pray for the victims of this crime. They're going to need it because it's still a long process for this family, and we will stand beside them through this whole process. Me as the sheriff, I'll be with them there, and I will be fighting for justice for this family.
Can I ask one more question?
Sure you can.
You said there was an alleged dispute. Do we know a motive?
No, not at this time. I don't feel comfortable answering that. We know part of it, but I don't feel comfortable answering that at this time right now. Thank you again for coming, and if we have any more information, we'll put that out. Okay? Thank you.